So again, I'm using the Amazrock Art and Craft. It's a 36 pencil set. It is watercolor. So what you do with a watercolor pencil is, so let's say you've colored, you're working on a leaf. And so now you can take a paintbrush, and you don't want it too wet, and you can take it and you can pull it out. See how well, I don't know if it's called pulling. I call it pulling. It's been a long time since I've been in art school, but so you can just take it the watercolor pencils blend really well. So you just take your this is not watercolor paper, so it's getting lumpy or, you know, wavy. You would use a watercolor paper. It's a little bit thicker. It could stand up to the water. This is just a sketchbook, and it's not watercolor paper, but I just wanted to show what you could do with a watercolor pencil. So, you take this, pull it out. You were going to make a flower. I'm not making a flower, but I'm just showing you can really pull it down. What I like about watercolor pencils is this. Oops, I hit that button. So you've worked on your leaf here. Now you could take another pencil and come back in, and you can redefine an area that you worked on. I wish I had a watercolor sketchbook. I'm scraping up this one. They have a nice, I'm going to put some on my finger. Very hard to draw through your phone, if that makes any sense. Like I am looking through my phone screen while I'm taking the video. It's actually very, very hard to do the video through the screen. I love white. It's too wet. Too wet for the white to show up. It's got to dry. But the pigments are really nice in this set, you could see. And the fact that they're watercolor, the colors are always more, I always think of more pastel-y colors, but I mean, there are all different pigments of here. I mean, there's 36 colors. There's a color for everything you can think of. And I love that the lead's not breaking. And that's because it's in this case. So let's get back. I'm just showing you the colors. Mixed, you know, worked with water. You can really just pull them down. So, if you finish your picture and you think, man, I wish that this was more of a watercolory feel to this section, I mean, that's what you can do, as long as it really needs to be a watercolor paper so it doesn't get all bubbly and wavy. But, so you can just draw with your pencils, or you can use it as a watercolor. So they have really, I like the color. The colors are nice and deep when you need them to be. And I mean, it really depends on your pressure. Oh, my camera said that for some reason the light goes out after a while. I don't know if it's because, once it hits 10 minutes filming, for some reason, the light goes out. I'm really not sure why it does that, but it just seems like once I hit the 10-minute mark. But you get the idea. I know this is not pretty, but I just want you to see how you can pull the colors down. You can pull them out. So you can use them just flat out like a colored pencil, or you can add some water and you can pull out the colors. So you can have some dark, some light, and just this blended look in your work is really nice. I gotta see if I can find some watercolor paper, because it really doesn't do it justice on the sketchbook page, but you get the gist of it. You can draw and then you can pull the colors down. I don't know if you see that here. This is getting, even though it doesn't really have a design, but this is getting that 3D effect that I was talking about before, because you got the darker colors that are coming in on the edges. So it's starting to look like there's an edge there. So anyway, the only thing that holds you back is your mind. I don't want to play with this because this is just scrap paper, and I don't want to start liking something I'm doing and then I hate all this. And then I'm like, hey, I like something in here. I like this. Cross hatch it up. Anyway, I'll have to look for my watercolor paper and do a little bit more. Okay, again, so we have this 36 pencil set. It has a roll-up case, and it colored pencils, or they are watercolors, so you can pull them out with some water. All right, thanks for watching.